63 here, and today I am doing another card of the week. It's been about 10 days since I've done a card of the week, so it's a little bit late, as you can guess. Today, though, I'm doing more than just one card, because I've actually, instead of doing my usual random card of the week where I just open up my binder, do a different page, or shuffle a deck and pull out a card, I have a couple of cards I actually want to review because I was using them earlier this week, and I found that they are very fun. They're older cards. Many of you will probably know about them. Some of you newer players probably don't, and they're just really fun, old school type of card. They don't see as much play as they used to, and I'm going to start off. These are the first three cards. I'm going to start with the first one. It's Armed Dragon level 3, 1200 attack. It's a wind type dragon. Has an effect of during your standby phase, send this face-up card to the graveyard to special summon one Armed Dragon level 5 from your hand or deck to the field. And most of the time, if anybody who's actually played against this card sees it, or if they even know what it does, they are going to try to kill it as soon as possible. And it's just a really fun card because, like I said, it lets you special summon an Armed Dragon level 5 from your hand or deck. And up next is Armed Dragon level 5. Armed Dragon level 5 is a wind type dragon monster with 2400 attack. His effect is that you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard to target a face-up monster your opponent controls who has less attack than the discarded monster. That targeted monster is then destroyed. It's really fun. If his attack is equal to or less than the destroyed monsters, you destroy that monster. This guy is really fun to use. His second half of his effect is that if he destroys a monster by battle, during your end phase, you can level up, and you can send level 5 to the graveyard to special summon from your hand or deck Armed Dragon level 7. It's a really fun card. Not many people play Armed Dragons anymore. They used to be pretty fun to use. I still find them very enjoyable because it's just one of those things where it's like, if you don't kill them right away, I can get a stronger monster out immediately. It's just really easy to use. So up next we have Armed Dragon level 7. Armed Dragon level 7's ability is he can only be special summoned by the effect of Armed Dragon level 5. He has 2800 attack, wind type, and dragon type. His effect is you can discard one monster from your hand, target all face-up monsters your opponent controls whose attack is equal to or less than the discarded monster, and then you destroy them. This card is really fun. He doesn't have the downside of not being able to attack after you do that. So it's a 2800 beat stick. If all your opponent's monsters were face up, you just wipe them off the field with a lucky discard, and you're good to go. There's another card in the Armed Dragon series that's in the level. It's Armed Dragon level 10. I unfortunately do not own one, but it is a very fun card. Its effect is it can only be special summoned by tributing an Armed Dragon level 7 on the field, and I don't remember the rest of its effect, but it's just a good card. I believe it has 3000 attack. Going on with the Armed Dragons, I use them in a series of other cards. Cards such as Level Up, which is you send one level monster from your field to the graveyard, and then you special summon the card that's listed in this effect, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that would be like me saying, Armed Dragon level 3, I just play it, and instead of waiting for my next turn to special summon level 5, I play Level Up to bring out a level 5. And that can be really helpful. Sorry about that, I thought it was raining outside, and it gets really distracting. Then the same can be said with Armed Dragon level 5, where you just play him immediately, level it up, and then you get a level 7. There's another thing that I've seen a few people make mistakes of when they're new to using Armed Dragons. They think they have to use Armed Dragon level 3's effect to get out level 5, where level 5 doesn't have the same stipulation of level 7 of where you need the effect. You can just attribute one monster for level 5. It doesn't matter if it's Armed Dragon level 3 or not. However, level 7 does require the effect, unless you level up, in which case it says ignore its summoning conditions. And when you ignore its summoning conditions, it's just a freebie card. Up next is level modulation. Level modulation is similar to level up in the fact that it will ignore level monster summoning conditions, but this one, what you do is your opponent will draw 2 cards. That's bad for you at times because in the current meta, the more cards they have, the more likely they are to screw you over, but it's still fun to use because you can now bring back any level monster you choose from your graveyard and you special summon it. However, there's one more downside to this. The turn that that monster is special summoned, it's not allowed to attack or use its effect. So this can actually be really useful if you just lost your level 7, like to a dark hole or something. You can play level modulation, and then you can just bring this guy back, wait one turn, and then you can start attacking and destroying their monsters. Or with a card like level 10, it will, like Armed Dragon level 10, it will bring out a 3000 attack meter. It's just really nice. I have 2 cards left here. The next one is the Graveyard in the 4th Dimension. Graveyard in the 4th Dimension is a fun card as well because this card has no real downside to you. It lets you add any 2 level monsters from your graveyard, and you shuffle them back into your deck, or you shuffle them back into your deck. So let's say you ran out of level 5s and you still haven't had a chance to bring out your level 7 because they're in the graveyard because they were destroyed by something before they got a chance to. Do that, you shuffle them back into your deck, and you have a chance at getting out level 7 again. And then finally, the last card I'm going to show you is Level Down. This card is very controversial for people who use level monsters. Not many people see good use of this, or they don't know how to use it properly. This card is just it's only used in certain situations. What it does is you select wow, that failed. You select one level monster on your field, you shuffle it back into your deck, and then you special summon from your graveyard a monster that has the same name but a lower level from your graveyard, and you special summon it to the field. So that would pretty much me being, I have level 7 on the field. Activate Level Down. Now, from my graveyard, I could bring out level 3 or level 5. It doesn't matter, it just has to be less of a level. And they're both on Dragon, so that works. People don't understand what the point of that would be, but I've actually managed to save my Armed Dragon level 7 a couple times because, let's say, I attack with Armed Dragon level 7 and they Mirror Force. What does Mirror Force do? It destroys all face-up attack position monsters. Now, Level Down is a quick play, so you can chain it. Level Down, they activate Mirror Force, chain this, send level 7 back to my deck, and special summon Armed Dragon level 5 in defense. That will save my level 7 even though it's back in the deck, and I still have a strong monster on the field. Next turn, if I can just destroy a monster, I bring back level 7. So that's one of the only ways people can actually use Level Down effectively. Even I can't think of anything else. Overall, Armed Dragon is a pretty nice card. Each time it gets a better and better effect. Each time it gets stronger and stronger. If you enjoyed looking at these level monsters, there are plenty of other ones out there. One of the most popular ones is Horus Black Flame Dragons. They are really fun. Then there's also like Silent Swordsman and Silent Magician. They're just really fun cards. Then there's Ultimate Insect, Allure Queen, Dark Mimic. Level monsters, they don't see very much play anymore, but they're really just fun cards to use. They're a tiny bit slow, which is why they haven't really seen much play in the new, really fast metagame. And just a quick reminder about these level monsters, if you're interested in them. All 4 of these level cards that I just showed you, the spell card-wise, All of them work on any level monster. It doesn't have to be Armed Dragon, it can be any of them. Except for Horus, because Horus's effect, he negates spells. So if you're interested in looking at those, just look them up on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki real fast. They're really fun cards. I highly recommend trying them out, even if it's just for fun. Make a quick little test deck on Duel Network or DevPro. They're just really fun cards to use. Well, anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, anything about that, anything like that. I'd really appreciate hearing comments from you guys, even if it's just in the private message. I've gotten a few of those instead of on the videos. Anyways, yeah, thanks for listening, and have a nice day.